Press start to begin.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Super Bonus Round. We're back with more Spyro Reignited Trilogy with RainWizard767.
Alrighty.
Alright, so we're officially at the half point of this game, and I am planning tonight, well at least in this session, you guys won't notice, to finish this game, barring the bonus stuff. Like I said in previous episodes, we will be doing the bonus stuff because we need my channel after the bonus in this game, so it would be wrong if I didn't. So yeah, but first let's go pay Bentley a visit so we can unlock him in the other levels and get that done and over with.
I will gladly help you on your quest, but first I must attend to my young sibling. I'm afraid he may have gotten himself into trouble during my absence.
This man uses a gigantic stalagmite as a club.
Hey bro, it'd be really cool if you smashed that boulder. A swift smack should do the trick.
Alright, so for the today's pun, I can't believe that viruses and bacteria would just invade my body without permission. That makes me sick.
Yeah, it would. Makes me sick too.
And today's meme, let's see.
They didn't change the music at all. It still has that weird mumble rap that it had in the original. Or at least that's what I think it is.
If you use your spin move to deflect the snowball into the goal, I bet we can make a live.
Okay, so another where you press the red button. Let's see.
These are always fun.
Lewis from Ant-Man gets a 22-episode series on Disney Plus doing story time of all the Marvel movies, but no Captain Marvel 2.
What the fuck do you think I'm gonna pick? Captain Marvel 2? Oh, this was probably made by some fucking edgelord who hates Captain Marvel because it's SJW bullshit. If you're if you subscribe to that shit, you're an idiot. I don't care.
I guess so, because they put the Hulk from Endgame where he says, "I see this as an absolute win."
Well, they're
which I
wrong.
think is
That's
bullshit.
stupid.
Yeah, which I think is bullshit.
That's stupid.
Okay,
Captain
that
Marvel
one
was an
sucks.
okay movie. It's not horrible. The worst Marvel movie, as far as the Marvel Cinematic Universe goes, is Thor 2. You can't change my mind. It's boring as shit.
Yeah, but you know, like what we were talking about before, like, yeah, it sucks, but it still exists, so you're gonna have to accept it.
Yeah, of course.
Thor 2 still exists. It's part of the cinematic universe timeline, so it exists. So get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. It's like pulling off a really old Band-Aid, but you know what? We got through it, and we've had great movies ever since then.
Yeah, because I don't know what changed after that, but like I think after Thor 2, the movies just stayed consistently good. Like Thor: The Dark World by itself, it's not a bad movie. It's just an okay one, but compared to the rest of them, it's pretty bad. Like if you're comparing it to like Civil War or Winter Soldier or those ones, yeah, it's pretty awful. But I would happily watch Thor: The Dark World 15 times than I'd ever want to watch Batman versus Superman another time.
Well, if anything, they redeemed themselves with Ragnarok, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah, Taika Waititi is a wonderful director, and he made he made one of the best side characters, Korg. I love Korg. He is the greatest. You know the rock guy?
Yeah.
I'm
trying to find memes here.
He's right. Thought we were only doing one episode. Or are you just preparing for next time?
Well, no, that meme that I read was terrible. So
yeah,
basically, here's my rule: if the meme sucks, where it's just like, yeah, I get a negative reaction out of it. Again, even if I don't understand it, if I don't understand it, the fact is, I gotta redeem myself with a funny one.
You pull a mulligan then. Yeah, that was made by a basement dweller. Fuck that.
Yeah, basically, that's the rule here on Super Bonus Round is, okay, if a pun or a meme does not get anything, I mean, it's just like, you know, it's stupid, or it's like, what, or I'm confused, then we enact the mulligan rule. The mulligan rule is on both. If the pun is bad, you do another. Or if the meme is bad, you do another. Usually you can try and redeem yourself on one or the other. Now, if one is funnier than the other, then yeah, it's kind of like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And an additional point to that, I was like, oh, would you rather have Lewis retell the Marvel Cinematic Universe versus Captain Marvel 2? There does exist footage of Lewis retelling the Marvel Cinematic Universe up to Ant-Man and the Wasp, but it was only shown at Comic-Con. So this point's null and void. One already exists. It's just only people that went to Comic-Con in 2017 got to see it.
Well, they were talking about on Disney Plus.
Still
a 22 episode series.
Right, but what they want already exists. You can probably find some cam footage on YouTube. Actually, I found it. I can barely hear it though because people were cheering over it. That's the problem with cam footage.
Yeah.
Reminded me of my favorite Endgame meme. It doesn't spoil the movie. But I'm gonna preface. You've seen Infinity War though, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's the ending where after he wipes half the population, it's him and young Gamora. It's like, did you watch a pirated copy of Endgame instead of going to the theaters? Yes. What are the costs? And in front of the final panel, it's a guy walking in front of it. Alright, so Bentley's just... Yeah, we're I 100% completed this level. Oh, no, I'm missing some gems. But you know what? Fuck that. We need our eggs. So Bentley's level is done, and we can use him in other levels, which, since I'm just focusing on the main action here, I'm just gonna do that. And I'll do the other stuff off on the side, because that's what worked well for the Spyro series that Emily and I did. Man, I almost forgot that she and I did the original Spyro trilogy as lead up, because I think you weren't as readily available, so I just hey, Emily, you want to play the Spyro games? Sure, why not? That's what happened.
Whoa! Oh! Okay, so this girl walked into a Starbucks. The barista dude that was behind the counter, you know, she obviously found him attractive, so she wrote on the napkin, "Can I have your number?" So he looks at it, then he brings it back over to her, and he wrote on the napkin, "I'm gay, ...
Well, shit.
Wow!
Well, shit.
Wrecked!
That reminded me. That reminded me of a Space
okay.
Dandy episode where that exact thing happened.
Okay, wait. Hang on a second.
You be careful around these parts, little dragon. There being more ghosts in this here shipyard.
Ooh. Okay, so this girl messages this guy, says hi. He replies, "Hello there. How's your girlfriend?" "I don't have a girlfriend." She replies, "Haha, I know, just reminding you." And he replies, "How's your dad?" That I don't get.
Oh, wait, does the guy say, "How's your dad"?
Yeah.
You don't get that?
No.
He turned the conversation into him trying to get it with her dad.
What?
It's like the "Hi, you're cute. Can I get your number? I'm gay." It's pretty much that. At least that's what I got out of it.
I didn't get it. That was awful.
Well, you read one already, so that's it.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm done.
Yeah, that last one was good. Whoo, wrecked.
Well, Meanwhile, I'm just gonna search for memes for the next episode. Okay, that's more of a visual though.
Yeah, visuals don't work. We're essentially on a radio show, so you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I should have done last time that I'm gonna do this time instead? I think we should do, since this is our last session before E3, we should do predictions instead of jokes. Do you have any predictions this year, or do you want me to go first?
You go first. Well, wait. Are we doing jokes or are we doing serious?
Serious, because we tried the jokes last time, and I only had one.
Alright, so, well, if we're doing serious, then, let's see. Well, the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC hasn't been released yet.
No, so Sony's not having a conference this year. We learned that back last fall. So,
right.
And Square Enix is going to have their own conference in that old time slot. At the state of...
Oh, now that you mentioned Square Enix, I'm predicting an update on Final Fantasy VII Remaster.
Oh, that's 100% going to happen, because I was just about to say that during the medieval focus state of play, they had a trailer re-revealing Final Fantasy VII Remake. They showed off the new gameplay where it's like Final Fantasy 15 where you can switch between party members in real time as opposed to turn-based. And
right.
At the very end of the trailer, they said, more info in June. I'm like, gee, I wonder what's in June.
Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to get a update on Final Fantasy VII Remaster.
Well, remake. Do you think it's going to be episodic-based? Or wait, that's confirmed that they're going to do that. Shit. Yeah,
they already confirmed that.
Yeah, they're going to do it, episodically. I strongly, the belief, and I kind of subscribe to this, the belief is that it's gonna, the first episode, let's call it, it's gonna be the beginning of the game to Midgar, because I think that's a pretty compact chapter of the story. But I'm trying to think of where the other chapters would fall in. But I think chapter 1, if we get it, it's the train bombing, obviously, with them leaving Midgar.
I'm expecting, as much as I don't want to, but at the same time I kind of, I expect Turn 10 and Forza during the Xbox conference, or Microsoft conference, either getting another motorsport, or if they decided to actually redo something, again, that remains to be seen, but, I mean, granted, because I don't know if they're going to have anything, because Horizon 4 that came out back in the fall is still running very strong. So again, I don't know yet. Of course, everybody knows that I'm a huge racing game enthusiast, so that's kind of like what I must pay attention to, even if it's not necessary. But yeah.
I think Xbox has a huge advantage this year, because I think now that Sony's not there, all the the big third-party stuff is going to be, if not at Nintendo's, then they're going to be at Xbox's. Because I'm a PlayStation and Nintendo guy through and through, but I will admit Xbox had the strongest show last year.
Yeah, they really did last year. I mean, granted, Kingdom Hearts 3 was there as well, so it was like, yeah.
Well, Kingdom Hearts 3 was like a both.
Well, we were kind of waiting on that anyway, but
yeah, I think if we see the DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3, either Square's gonna hold it for themselves, or we may get a surprise where they show it at the Xbox One.
Well, I think what they're going to show at the Xbox One is Borderlands. That's what they're definitely going to show.
Oh, for sure, because Sony's not going to be there.
So, if anything, I'm expecting Ubisoft to unveil something.
I want to see Skull and Bones again.
and I think Bethesda's going to come to the table with a new Fallout.
Didn't they also announce Elder Scrolls 6 at their last conference, or was that another?
Yeah, it was a teaser. It was a teaser trailer. So probably gonna have more in depth on Elder Scrolls 6.
So I think after 76,
but there was also,
I don't know.
Well, there was also a teaser trailer for Fallout Miami. So again, it was a teaser trailer, but don't know just yet. So we don't know if it's going to be like a main stage title, like 3 or 4 or whatever. Like, because everybody kind of knows at this point that 76 was a complete flop.
Yeah.
And so surprisingly, there's still people that play it. But
well, there's people that'll play anything even if they have a name attached to it.
Or because they suck Bethesda's cock, so it's like, yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say bootlickers, but I didn't want to go that far.
No, they were literally, if one of the head developers was like, yeah, you want this? Yes, suck my cock, and they'll be like, okay, because there are seriously people out there that are that like fucking hard. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Fallout. I love Bethesda games like Elder Scrolls and such, but like I am not gonna go to that point. Like, that's just not me at all.
Me personally, if you enjoy like, something, fine, whatever. Like, but I think you should want.
The fact that like the fact that there are people out there that will love it so much that they'll be like, yeah, this is life. Nothing else matters. Fuck off. I will suck their dick because I love it and it's life itself. Like, basically something sacred, which I think is dumb. Don't get me wrong.
Still their choice.
There is something known as being too overpassionate about something.
Oh yeah, I know.
And it is very detrimental because it acts more as a repellent than it does as a, you know, attracting. No, but whatever.
Whatever the opposite of repellent is, magnet.
Instead of being
chick magnet, chick repellent. That's how I came up with that.
Instead of it being a magnet for bringing more fans in because you love it so much, it acts as a repellent because it's like, okay, I'm gonna stay away because people like you exist.
I think that's a bit too harsh.
Well, it like I said, I've seen it and it's really scary. It really is. Like, again, like there's just a limit that people will push, and then it just ends up doing the exact opposite of what they intend to, you know, to bring about with it.
No, I still think people who are passionately in love with something and want to talk about it are far more tolerable than people who are passionately against something, because those people certainly don't know when to shut the hell up.
Well, I agree with you on that. I'm just talking about the ones that are so damn stubborn to where you try and like, you remember years ago when I tried my damnedest to get you into first-person shooters, remember?
I don't recall that time.
Well, it was around the time of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox 360. I think you were in school at the time. And you were like, yeah, no, I have no interest in it. And I was like, but dude, you really got it. It's got this. And you're like, no. And basically, I wouldn't stop. And again, back then, I was just, you know, obnoxious and, you know, immature. But, you know, and it's just like, I tried to convince you as much as possible to get into it, even though you've clearly said, yeah, it's a good game, but I'm not, it's not for me. At that time.
Why don't I recall this?
Because it was like 2008, 2009.
I recall 2008 and 2009 very vividly, but I don't remember that.
Well, you were in college at the time.
I was not in college in 2009 or 2008.
Well, no, dude, it was around that time. I'm not exact, but you were in college.
Because I remember someone doing something like that to me, but it was not you. It was someone else I don't talk to anymore.
Well, all I know is I tried. Well, let me put it this way. It was during the part of our friendship that was taking a rocky turn. When you were in college and everything else. Which again, I was young, I was stupid, I was immature, so yeah. I remember it because when you look back and you're like, yeah, I should have never done that. You know, it was just like...
Boy, is my life full of those.
But, anyway, it's stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but these days, I'm a lot more laid back with, like, people who are passionate about it. It's like, yeah, I really fucking love this. I'm like, great for you. That's awesome that you found something, because life today ain't easy with with things are the way they are. So if you find some joy in it, then great. But the people that want to shit on people's parades, despite everything, I get it. World's in a fucking shamble right now. But you're not helping by being negative too.
Right. Well, there are people that are very passionate. That's a better way to put it. There are people out there that are very passionate about it. Which is great, but they end up shitting on people's parades instead of, you know, just sharing in, like, and respecting one another's opinions on the matter, whether it be good or bad.
It's why I'm fighting every fiber of my being every time I see something anything Harry Potter related. I'm like, bite your tongue because no one cares what you think. Like, there's
so it's just like
there's no conversation where you come out on top on that one, because it's like, no, if they're talking passionately and you're the ones like, yeah, well, I don't like that, they don't fucking care. And they're right not to give a shit. Like, if 3 people are having a good time and one person comes in and shit outs and everything, those 3 or 4 people are gonna move the hell away from you and then continue on. And what did you accomplish? That's my whole thinking on that sort of thing.
Right. Anyway, but
this episode went on pretty long. I should probably finish this level and just...
we'll continue this conversation in the next episode.
Perhaps. Wow, that was a far cry from our E3 predictions.
I'm talking E3.
Yeah, that was a far cry from that, but we will continue that next time on the Super Bonus Round. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hey, Craig is born to sleeping. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
See ya.